Entertainment Friday. You got me, Emperor Sheka Enadi, please. And now we have this international act from Tome.
Yes.
Did I say the name right?
Yes, you did.
Is it from Sao Tome and Principe?
Sorry?
You know that country, Sao Tome and Principe.
No, it's my country.
It's named after you. Yeah, there's an African country. I know it's called Sao Tome.
Oh, wow.
And Principe. So
wow.
First time I saw her name, I was like, yeah.
Really?
So she's from Sao Tome.
That's
no, but
mad.
then again, she's
Nigerian.
Nigerian.
That's it.
And then she's Canadian.
Well, Canadian, yes.
You have the African, right? So
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure
really
what's happening. Anyway, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
How long have you been in the country?
I've been here for what, like 3 days now?
3 days?
Yeah.
And I'm just meeting you right now. What's
Can
wrong
you
with
imagine?
me?
Please be speaking to my team. It's not me.
I'm going to get your team's number and I'm
Yes.
going to have a very serious
Lengthy conversation. Let them know.
Because
Yes.
how can you be in the country for 3 years? I'm just getting to know,
Oh,
to know
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, we are here to talk about your music.
Yes.
And I can say you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
Some great work. I don't even know where to begin.
Oh, thank you.
Can we maybe begin with your first EP, self-recorded?
Huh.
And how did you do that?
I mean, let me tell you, yeah, very self-recorded, very amateur. It was recorded off my phone.
Wow.
Literally recorded off my phone. So it was nothing crazy. It was just recorded off my phone. It was me on my guitar. But hey, it was my way to get to the studios. It was a way for me to get to know people. So it still worked out at the end.
Okay, so you recorded it off the phone?
Off a phone.
And
Yes.
how was the mastering done?
There was no mastering, my friend.
Oh,
I really just posted that thing on SoundCloud. And there you go. From there,
now,
it now took me to the next part.
If I could just take you back to that moment.
Yeah.
Did you ever see yourself here from there?
No, never. I would have never expected it to take me to this point.
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
You were just trying to do what you love, just post what you like doing and just see how it does, right?
Yeah, at that time, really, especially at that time, I was just expressing myself and I had just posted it on SoundCloud. I didn't even tell anybody, to be honest with you. I didn't tell anybody. I was like, listen, yeah. I mean, it was for me, if anything. I was like, if you find it, you find it. I hope you like it.
Yeah.
That was literally what I wrote in the description. If you don't like it, it doesn't really matter. I just like it myself. So I hope if you like it and you find it, good for you.
Fine.
Yeah.
So how did you get the feedback from there?
I mean, from there is when I was actually introduced to another producer that lived in the same city as me.
Yeah.
He had found me. He said he liked my sound.
From
and then,
SoundCloud?
Yeah, from SoundCloud.
Wow.
And then he said he liked my sound. That was the first time I now stepped into a studio.
Yeah.
And, I started helping him on his own music. And he started, working with me. I met another person. I met another person. I met another. And it just started moving that way.
And you're here right now.
And I'm here now.
Wow, your story looks like a fairy tale.
Really?
Yeah. So if I was just to ask you what motivated you to just do music?
Keep doing it now. Honestly, I just had the right people around me and it was about the right time.
Okay.
It was all timing, really and truly. And big shout out to my dad, who's been in show production for over 30 years before me I even was born. So, that really helped because now when he started seeing that she's fusing the sound, she's adding Afro R&B, okay. He now felt like, well, I can help you get on a few shows. You just have to release music, and we took it serious from there.
Wow.
In 2019, yeah.
Wow. Now, if we could just continue talking about music.
Yeah.
You've shared the stage with a lot of big names, big artists in the country. And if I was just to put you on the spot a little bit.
Go ahead.
Which did you enjoy the most?
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe should I narrow it down and say, was it Skells? Was it Wizkid? Was it Burna Boy? I don't know.
Okay, I think I will say, and with all respect, because at the end of the day, I learned so much from every experience I had with all of them. But I think my tour with Mr. Easy in Europe. was probably the most fulfilling, because through that I was able to perform with Burna a few more times. And so that trip and that tour specifically, when he now allowed me to come on tour with him for the entire thing, it changed everything for me. So that I must say is something I hold dear to my heart. So big shout out to Mr. Easy, because he showed me a lot of love.
Showed you the way.
Yes.
Now you were there in Burna's concert that was totally sold out.
Yeah, Wembley.
And at Wembley. And how long do you think you have to get there, or you're already there?
Myself.
Yeah, just
next year.
Living it.
By next year, we're putting it in the air by God's grace.
Yeah, yes. From your mouth to God's ears.
Amen.
So where are you putting that show, the great show?
Any arena that'll take me, I'm there to get.
Is it Toronto? Is it Nairobi? Is it
Nairobi?
Nigeria?
Come on, I'm here. Let me know. Let me know. Come on.
Okay, I don't know. You're also an actor?
I am. Yeah.
How do you juggle between that? Living your life, doing music, and acting?
Yeah. The two are such strong passions of mine, and they intertwine at the end of the day. Music and film, they go together. So really and truly, I it's really just down to what works best in the moment, and what's making the most sense at that time, if I have the time for it. But it's an easy balance for me. I love both, so it doesn't feel like stress in any way.
Does it feel like it's maybe coming more into your life, reducing maybe your social life now that you're acting and singing, and music and acting, it's like a whole career that takes up most of your days?
Yeah, it's very full time. I would say that yes, but at the same time, a lot of my friends, a lot of my peers are within the industry as well. So it's something that's almost understood by them. And so really, when I have the time, it's there, but they won't pay my bills. I gotta go where the money would take
first.
me.
The bag first,
where the love, where the dream is where I have to be.
Okay, I want to talk about Bigger Than Four Walls.
Yeah.
And I just want to know the motivation to write. What was the inspiration for Bigger Than Four Walls? The name itself is just an eye-opener. So what was going through your mind?
I mean, that album I'll always love so much, because I wanted people to know that you couldn't box me in, that you couldn't, that album was a range of sounds, a range of different genres, a range of different vibes, because that's who I am as a person. My own library, my own playlist on my own music platforms is full of different genres and different sounds. That's just how I am. That's how I love music, so that's how I like to make it. And so Bigger Than Four Walls was literally the explanation of being bigger than four walls around you. You can't box me into one sound, because I'm bigger than that. And that was the inspiration behind it.
Okay, now you moved from being from not being boxed in.
Yes.
And now you have love. Did I say it well? Love.
Love. Well, love over vanity. So it was an acronym, right? LOV. Yeah. But love,
So it's love or love?
Love. Yeah, love.
So is it about love or something?
Yeah, I mean 7 songs on the album are very much affiliated around love and just the meaning of love and the relationships, yourself. And then the 3 last songs are really just about just hyping yourself. I'm gonna go and flex, like wait, don't fall for me, just be yourself.
Be yourself. What can you do? I don't know. I don't know if I said it right. What can you do is
waiting this up now. You try small.
I try small. I have Nigerian friends, but I can't grasp the language. I'm like, what can I do? And you can go far away from here now.
It's in the accent. I
don't really get what they're saying.
You're there.
It's an interesting one. Yeah. So love is about life experience, or you're just singing for the lovers out there to feel special?
That's it, really and truly. I when it came to the actual soundtrack, I think I really realized I had so many songs about love, and I had a few songs that were really vain and more self-indulgent, which was the vanity side of life. But the reality is that in life, you should always move with love over vanity. And that was the message behind that title.
Love over vanity.
Yeah.
You have a very interesting mantra. I'm enough.
Yes.
I am Tome.
Yes.
How did you coin that out?
Well, Tome is actually short for Oluwatomi. And Oluwatomi means God is enough for me. Tome itself means enough, so I am Tome, I am enough.
I'm enough.
And it's a message to myself, it's a message to everyone who listens to me that you are enough. Remember that.
You're enough.
Yeah.
And you do a lot of also charity work on the side and working with NGOs just to make sure you empower
as much as I can.
Yeah, women. And maybe there are very many young women who are watching you this morning.
Yeah.
And maybe they just need that word of inspiration
Yeah.
and motivation. Just look into your camera and just tell them something.
You're beautiful. You are beautiful. In and out, you are beautiful. Remember what that means. Your mind, your soul, your body, everything, your face, your hair, your hands, your whole spirit is beautiful. Remember that.
Wow. I feel beautiful right now.
Yes, you should. As you should.
Yeah. Now, as we finish the interview, maybe have you sampled any Kenyan music and musicians that you want to work with?
So I've been hearing a little bit around here. Every time I'm coming to all these TV channels, I'm hearing so many sounds. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, I didn't realize Kenya had a vibe like this.
Yeah,
you know, I'm very much being introduced to the sound as I'm here these last 3 days. And it's been very refreshing to my ears. You know, I've heard a lot about Kelly Graff Jones, a lot about him lately.
The OG.
The OG, yes. There's Nikita Karen as well that I've been hearing a lot about. So there's a few names that I would love to get to meet, maybe collab with. If you're listening, you get
reach out.
Yeah, reach out. But yeah, I mean, I've been loving the sound so far.
Sauti Sol, how do you find them?
I love Sauti Sol. Yeah, I met them many years ago. And, you know, I think Mviri's around. He stays around here. He was just with Scales the other day. So, yeah, I mean, it's very nice. I've always liked their sound. They're very refreshing, very global.
Where is Scales?
Don't ask me now. Don't be asking me.
That's what you're going to do.
But no, he wasn't feeling very well this morning. That's the reality of it. But, you know, if you guys are coming out to Vegas Lounge tonight, you can catch him. So make sure you guys come out tonight. We're going to have fun. If you want to meet me, you want to meet Boli, you want to meet Scales, this is the time and place to do it because we want to meet our people. Yeah. So come out.
I think you've just preempted my next guest. I was keeping it under the wraps, you know.
Sorry.
But it's fine.
Sorry.
Balu is here, so we'll be having him on in a few. And I knew my fans would be asking me where Scales is, so I just wanted it to come from you.
Right.
You guys have heard Scales wasn't feeling very well. But tonight, Vegas Lounge.
Vegas Lounge. Be coming out. We want to see everybody, man. We want to vibe out with you guys. Let's grab some drinks.
You want to sign a few autos here?
If you guys don't mind, I'll sign. No problem.
Anyway, what should we expect from you in future?
Yes, coming next year, I have a whole new project coming out, so make sure you guys tune in for that one. I'm always moving. I'm always vibing. Honestly, the content is always there. So make sure you just stay tuned with your girl. That's it.
Okay, before we get to handcuffs, I want you to do a drop for me on this camera.
Okay.
So you can just tell the world your name.
Yes.
And this show is called Entertainment Friday.
Entertainment
KUTV. And then maybe just throw in my name in there, you know, Emperor Shaker, so that I feel good.
Emperor Shaker.
Yeah, so that I feel good.
KUTV.
Yeah.
And this is Entertainment Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. It's Tome, your homie, you dig? And you are listening to Entertainment Friday on KUTV with Emperor Shaker.
Yeah. Cut that, send it on my email. I'm going to tell people that I know international artists.
Period.
Yeah. Next, you're going to have Baulu here bringing the mad vibes of some good music. But before that, handcuffs. Drop it.